Hey guys, welcome to Trumpet update number 18. So today, one of these days I'm going to learn to figure this out beforehand, but today is July 23rd. Had my lesson today, drove down to Milwaukee. It was a good lesson, got a lot of stuff done. A cool thing we talked about in today's lesson, I made this. It's a Mouthpiece Visualizer. Hopefully you can... Should probably do this behind here if I want to make it work, but it's not going to want to focus. It's a Mouthpiece Visualizer. I'll be posting a tutorial thing on how I made this in a bit here. I've already made the video, but it's scheduled to release in October, I think, so I'm far ahead on videos, but yeah, so I'll just show you a little bit. It's just basically it's like free buzzing, but it's better because you actually have a rim. If I were to have done it, I wish I would. It still has a little bit of the cup in it, so I wish I would have gotten that out, but oh well. But I showed this to Matt. Matt was very impressed, and he got into talking because his looks a lot nicer than mine. But mine looks pretty good, and we got into the topic of, you know, why did he make his so perfectly clean? Does it really matter? No. Why did I? It doesn't really matter. I'm talking about like this section right here. It doesn't matter. The only part that matters is the rim, and then as long as it's connected to something to hold it, this isn't doing anything. His is a little cleaner than mine. Mine is not quite. There's a little bit of a lip here. Again, it doesn't really matter, but maybe it does really matter. We got into talking about, you know, what is art? Really, what is art? And I got to thinking, you know, and he's been telling me the last few weeks, always go for excellence in everything you do in life, everything. And that got me really thinking. And to show that I got thinking about that, today I mowed the lawn, and I was like, huh, okay. How can I make mowing the lawn art today? How can I do an excellent job of mowing the lawn? So I thought, okay, today I'm gonna mow the lawn in a diagonal pattern. I've never done that in my life before. I'll show. I was proud of it. I'll show some pictures here. But it's just about doing everything you do to the absolute most excellent way you can. Go for excellence in everything you do. And I thought that was cool. We had a little talk on that. And it's not gonna be perfect, especially when you're starting out. I was going for excellence, kind of, but, you know, that wasn't really a thought. I wanted to make it look good, but I didn't have that drive to make it excellent. Am I going to fix it? Maybe I should, now that I'm talking about excellence, blah, 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 blah. Maybe in the future I will. But I think I might just want to make a different one, just because there's some stuff I'm not super happy about with it, but I'd also need another mouthpiece to destroy, so I don't know if I want to do that. You can buy these on its own too, but we had a nice long chat about that, and that's just something I wanted to share on this video. Go for excellence in everything you do. That's a huge pull away from this lesson, not only with trumpet. That's really where we were talking about it more, but, you know, with everything in life, go for excellence. It's a lifestyle. You know, when you're going, you know, it's successful people do a lot of things excellent. It's not just the one thing, you know. So I'll just leave it at that. But something I'm sure I'll talk about more. But that really stuck out to me today. Go for excellence, everything you do. Anyways, talked a little bit about grad schools again this week. I'll get more into that in the next section of the trumpet update once we start our fall semester. We're still in the beginning phases, so I don't want to say anything that I'm not 100% sure about. Looking a lot at Texas schools. I'll just leave it at that for now. But anyways, what did we start off with? I didn't take great notes this week, but that's okay. Worked on tonguing a lot. We did a lot of work with this too. I played my Arban memorized, and it went pretty well. it's getting better every single week, which is good. I need to be more observant of where I tongue and where I slur. This week was probably the best as far as doing exactly what's on the page for me, but it still wasn't perfect. So I just need to get a little bit more excellent, I guess, at these Arban melodies. Anyways, though, after that we moved into tonguing, worked on Boehme 3. I did all K-tongue. I've been struggling a lot this past week with it and just feeling like I sound like garbage. And I said that. I said, can we work on this? I think I sound like garbage and I really need your help with it. And we did, and he said, no, it doesn't sound like garbage. It still has some work to do. But I was like, oh, well, I guess I made progress. Isn't that funny? Sometimes you don't realize the progress that you're making. But anyways, so yeah, I was gonna keep continuing to work on Boehme 3 with that, as well as going back to the Arban, the first page of the triple tonguing and the first page of the double tonguing. I think I have a better idea of what to do as far as all that's concerned. So hopefully I'll get a little stronger at that. I've still been doing the Gecker drills. I don't think I've mentioned that. That hasn't been an assignment, so it won't be listed below. As with all of them, everything I'm working on is listed below. As far as my assignments, I should say, because I just said this isn't. So I do other things that aren't listed below. I also do trumpet challenges, which is sometimes completely different than all of this, so it's just additional stuff. But this is just stuff for my lessons. But the Gecker drills have been going good too. That's where I just tongue for a minute straight. Is that Gecker? I'm just gonna give it to Gecker because I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, other than that, we went on to the, oh, what was it? What's it called? Bordogni, we're moving on to the next one. Sachse we did. We haven't done Sachse in a while in the lesson. And we talked about chords and recognizing chords. I don't recognize chords very well. I just do intervals, intervallic transposition. I need to be looking, that's good note to note, but now I need to zoom out a little and see the overall phrase and see recognize patterns. And he was telling me too, you don't want to rely on patterns. It's not bad that I'm doing intervals, especially when there's tricky stuff. You know, don't always rely on patterns because that'll screw you sometimes. So, you know, there's something to be said for that too. But yeah, just being a little bit better at recognizing those patterns, because for these exercises they work great and you should be able to. So I'm going to be working on 15 again, Sachse 15 again, and I'm going to be writing out the Roman numeral analysis. So like, this is the 1 chord, 2 chord, blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Something I thought of going back to the rim stuff. He told me you can't do too much of this, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of this. You know, just messing around with it, trying to figure it out. I have a problem with the low registers, as you just heard. I cut out at the bottom there. So just trying to connect the buzz all throughout the horn with that guy. So I'll be doing that. This is my second last lesson of our little summer seminar thing. I'm trying to think of anything else. Then I'm going to take a little time off. But there'll still be another trumpet update next week, and then we've got 3 weeks off, and then I start my fall semester with Matt. So looking forward to that. Also looking forward to a break. There's some other projects that I've been hoping to work on that I'm excited to do. But that's not really about the trumpet update, because the trumpet update is about my lessons. So anyways, I think that's everything I had to say. Do everything you do to the best of your ability. Strive for excellence. If you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, bell button. If you have any questions, please do comment below. I'm more than happy to try and answer any of your questions. Stay excellent and strive for perfection. Realizing you might not get there, because now I'm babbling. See you next week.